Hey everyone, it's Vinylly Mine, it's back. Welcome to one and all. Yes, I was kind of questioning whether or not I was going to do these again, but the itch just needed to be scratched, and boy, I couldn't think of a better way to start off with bringing back the show with looking at one of my favorite, more recent soundtracks. Well, I say recent, this is probably for a 9-year-old film, but still, it's one of my soundtracks from one of my favorite movies, which is Mad Max Fury Road. I loved that movie. I saw it a number of times in the theater, loved the music for it. I had it on CD for quite some time, and recently I found one of the releases they did on vinyl at a record store while I was at the film festival in March, and I figured, why not? With Furiosa coming out, let's talk about this release that I found. Now, there's many versions out there. I would love to get the gray vinyl record release that they did, or the Mondo picture one, but budget wise. But this one, I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy to bring this one to you today. So this one we're looking at, this is the Music on Vinyl release, MOVATM045. It's Mad Max Fury Road. This was released in Europe on August 3rd, 2015. So that's the version we're looking at today. This is the one that's just got the black vinyl. It is 180 gram though, so yeah, I'm very excited. So enough of me babbling about this. Let's drop the needle and take a look at this release from Music on Vinyl. So here we are, Music on Vinyl. I've not gotten too much of their stuff, but I have noticed that, yeah, they come in their own really solid plastic sleeve. Now this one, again, that I found in the record shop was a pre-purchased, a pre-owned one. So the vinyl sleeve here is a little bit thicker, and it is bent on the back, which I'll show in a minute. But here we have a hype sticker at the movies, Mad Max Fury Road, music by Junkie XL. There's a 4-page insert, which I'm looking forward to showing you, and yeah, as well as their website. So let's get this out of the sleeve and take a closer look, shall we? Now, what I really dig about this is you can't really see it on here, but this is textured here. While it's not raised lettering, this sleeve is actually textured. So it's made of a wonderful material. I like that quite a bit rather than, say, a matte finish or a glossy finish. So it's just got that really kind of rough feel, very fitting, that Mad Max logo, this, iconic picture that was in so much of the promotional material. Here, music by Tom Holkenborg, aka Junkie XL. I love Junkie XL's soundtracks. I loved the Wonder Woman soundtrack. I like his style quite a bit. So here, overall, love this cover. Stands out, rich color on this cover as well. And then for the spine we have here, it's nice. It stands out, that black, that kind of mottled yellow against the black there. And then on the back is our track listing, as well as this wonderful picture of the pursuit of all of the bad guys chasing after Mad Max in the semi with Furiosa and crew company. And yeah, you got, I just love the design of this though. The color scheme and everything about it really stands out. I love this image in here. It's such a gorgeous image on its own. And yeah, our track listings, there's 2 records in this one. So that's a lot of the music from the film is covered in this release. We've got the credits along the bottom here, and Sony Classic Records logo on the bottom lower corner. Now, as far as this gatefold, check this out. Look at that shot. Of all the shots they pick, which there are some awesome action shots, I love this image quite a bit. It's early on in the chase, the extended chase that is Fury Road, but it's a gorgeous picture. And yeah, look at the quality of this though. Phenomenal. Just really well done. I'm very impressed. The other at the movies, the Music on Vinyl release we have is the Ghostbusters Afterlife, which was impressive. Now, as far as that booklet goes, check this out. And we will come back to the discs in a moment. Look at this booklet. Look at that. That is just, this is so sharp. This, if you're a fan of this at all, like I am, I'm like giddy as a school kid. Some wonderful. Now, yeah, granted, most of this artwork is from the promotional stuff, but it's so sharp and so good quality. Here we have the credits of everybody involved in the orchestra. So happy that they're giving that acknowledgement again. And yeah, always fun to see that. Many Mothers contains interpolation of the following composition. So they even give the recognition of what the Many Mothers track is made up of. And so, yeah, and then on the back, yeah, that's my boy right there. What a lovely day. But yeah, this all the coloring on this is just so sharp. And then as far as the discs go, well, let's pull this out, shall we? And this is 2 discs, and they haven't staggered the numbering. So if you notice here, it is just the plain 180 gram vinyl, but it's still a really cool label on there. That's the same for the other disc as well. So yeah, this is a very sharp release, again, for a very sharp action film. So what we're going to do is going to just take a very short break. I'll come back and give my favorite track or tracks from this soundtrack, which is very hard to pick. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, looking for even more content? Then why not head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where we have 3 affordable tiers that will get you access to the conversation before the conversation of the spoiler room, get an exclusive VIP episode each month that you vote for the spoiler room, and you can also get early access to our videos and so much more. So head on over there, because the more we can do there, the more we can do here. And we are back, folks, and yeah, this whole soundtrack is just so fitting. It's wonderful because not only does it accentuate and accent the action going on, there are parts of it that are actually incorporated into the film to where it's part of the film. If you know the character I'm talking about, the flame-throwing guitar player, that music there, that track, matches up with a number of the tracks in here. So I just love how that music jumps from in the movie to out of the movie. Is just a wonderful mixture in here. And my favorite track, it is always hard to pick my favorite track. Many Mothers has got to be probably my favorite track on here, as far as just emotional impact, one that you could just listen on your own. It's so gorgeous in here. Survive is a really wild one. If you know the opening, they work some of those effects that you hear in the movie into this track. So there is that as well. The Escape. I mean, it's really hard to choose which one is which. I enjoy the most. And then, you know, and it's all heavy rhythmic stuff. You do get that beautiful melody in there for Furiosa and our heroes that gets worked in with this more driving, darker beat until we get to like the end. The Let Them Up is probably the most heroic sounding track. But yeah, Mad Max Fury Road vinyl release from Music on Vinyl. Folks, this is so worth it if you're a fan. If you can get any of these releases, it just sounds so crisp, so clear, and so wonderful. Take you right back to that film, and I highly recommend it. So yeah, and if you have this release or other releases, would love to hear your thoughts on this, the pressing, the quality, and all that. All the tracks were clean on this one. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. Help us hit 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year by liking, subscribing, and thumbs up and all that bells and whistles. I got more It's Vinylly Mine coming. I'm getting back into the groove. No pun intended. So stay tuned. And remember, it's not yours, it's vinylly mine. And I'll catch you on the flip side.